All right, let's go ahead and preheat. It's a little cold today. Preheat didn't stay on too long. Not bad. This is a 2026 GMC Sierra 3500 Denali Ultimate Dually. And let's see what changes they made for the 2026 model year. I borrowed this truck from Jerry Seiner GMC here in South Jordan, Utah. This truck is unfortunately sold, but they may have more coming in. So just call Frank P, number down below, or you can text him. Let's go and check out the window sticker so you guys see options and features and pricing. At the very top is the description. You guys see the colors, sterling metallic and alpine umber interior. And then this is a short listing of the standard features. Be sure to pause to see more. Base price comes in at $101,300, and then here are all the options. So sterling paint is a $495 charge, but you guys see fifth wheel prep package is an option on this truck too. GMC Multi-Pro lighting. This also has the dual alternators and cargo tie downs. Comes with 4. This one has the upfitter switches. I'm going to finally be able to show you guys where it's at in the truck. I've never been able to show that to you guys. But that's pretty much it for the options. Destination comes in at $2,595 with a total price of $105,915. For 2026, you're pretty much getting a carryover because in 25 they did change the front styling a little bit. So you have less Vader chrome. And they pretty much just blacked it out on the grill part. And you guys see premium lighting comes standard on every GM pickup. Front parking sensors, painted front bumpers. You also have the chrome recovery hooks too. And notice on the GMC badge you have that Vader chrome as well. Front camera with the sprayer. And on this truck, I don't know if you guys can see, no active grille shutters. They used to give these trucks, I believe, active grille shutters in the past, but Ford nor Ram give their dualies active grille shutters. And then here's a quick peek at that suspension. Independent and double wishbone, and it also uses torsion bars, which you'll see right here. And then here's a quick peek at these tires. These are the Michelin Primacy XC tires. Great tire. It's going to be an LT 235 80 18. So only 3500 dually in the segment with an 18-inch wheel. And these are basically 32.8 inches tall, so almost a 33, and 9.3 inches wide. Love the design of the wheel. It's going to be aluminum, and if you care to see the capacity of the tire, it's right down below. 3,195 pounds for single, and then 2,910 pounds for dual. 80 PSI code, made in the USA. Load range E, by the way, too. And when you take a step back, you can see how big this truck is. Has a great design to it. Sterling looks good. I'm not sure if you guys noticed a 3500 badge on the side. You also have your engine block heater. Clearance lights. They do give you a fabric material for the liner as well. Here's that Ultimate badge. A little bit of chrome. You guys see your puddle lights and cameras. Power deployable running boards with the perimeter lighting. And let's see. They actually give you a skid plate for the transfer case, and then you have some splash protection further up. Nothing really to see there. You guys see your smart key system, your mirrors, have your blind spot alert, and the top mirror is power in. You do have defrost there, more lighting if you're backing up at night. I believe you can now black out this badging if you're building your truck from the factory. Now come on GM, I need to see a 36-gallon fuel tank. We need to see a 50-gallon fuel tank at the very least as an option. I said 36-gallon, but I meant to say 50-gallon. 7-gallon DEF. You guys see your steps there. Now, do you guys see also, this does not have the liner in the back. For some weird reason, I thought that came standard on these trucks, but I could be wrong. You guys see the leaf pack? You have 4 in that main pack with a helper spring, and then you have the 3 overloads, bump stops. You can kind of see that 5th wheel prep package bolted on top of the frame there too. And then here's a quick peek at the wheel design. Clearance lights right there. And you have the full LED tail lights. Class 5 hitch, camera provisions, 7-pin, parking sensors, and there's your spare. Is that a Michelin tire? It sure is. You have a Steely though, but that's okay. 342 rear with an automatic locker. You guys know that GM has the best capacity on that rear axle. Now let's go ahead and see what they changed in the bed. So you have a camera. Oh, I'm sorry, light. I'm messing up here. Light and camera. See your Vader chrome there. Also, this does flip out. You have that kicker sound system which comes standard, and then they added these lights here. I have it on my truck. It's okay. I mean, if you are someone that loads at night, it does come in handy, I guess, but not a big deal to get those or not. No more grab handle right here. You have a 7, 4-pin, and you have 5th wheel prep. You guys see the tie downs? They're already installed, so they pretty much go in right here. 250 pounds per. Now I have something a little bit better for you. Juggernaut has these straps that go on the tie downs here. I'll show it to you really quickly. I highly recommend that option because it looks like it came from the factory, and it's just a better solution. You don't have to have a bunch of straps in the back of your bed, and you can put one on each corner, so for a total of 4, and then that way I think it has a better solution over these little guys right here. Here's that 400 watt power plug, bed lights right there. Power glass with defrost too. Cameras, you have 2. And then there's your sunroof, which comes standard. Clearance lights always come standard with dualies, by the way. And this is definitely one of my favorite shots on a dually. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Nothing changes for the DURAMAX diesel for 2026. So 6.6 liter V8, good for 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes through a stamp-approved Allison 10-speed. Now, if I were buying this truck today, I would 100% relocate these sensors. In the description below, Banks has a relocate kit for those. And if you don't know, these are your MAP sensors, which is manifold absolute pressure. So if those get really dirty, which they will, because you see this right here, this is your EGR system, that just dumps soot into that intake manifold there. And so relocating those give you accurate readings. And I try to clean mine, which I'll show you here. It is not easy, and you don't want to damage those. So yeah, it's just cheap insurance. And I know some people complain about, well, the relocate kits get dirty too, but think of it this way. It's a lot easier to scrub those relocate kits than those sensors, because you can't scrub them. You have to just keep spraying them until that stuff comes off, and I'm telling you, it took me 30 minutes. So save yourself the time. Insane Diesel has the oil bypass, which I recommend, and I like their Lorenzo oil. All that stuff is down below with the promo code 15W40 oil, Denso fuel pump and injector, so reliability's there. Let's check out the interior. This is where GM wins. One thing I like about this company, when you get the highest trim level, they don't strong arm you to get options. Like, pretty much this truck comes one way. You don't have to add on a sunroof like in the Platinum trim, or like the Limited from Ram doesn't even give you the 360 camera standard. I mean, just craziness. But not only that, they give you a premium interior, and you can see it. You have the premium Bose, so it has the 12 speakers for this Ultimate. You also have auto up and down front windows, auto down rear. You can power fold the mirrors. You can put them in tow mode very easily. Seat memories are right there, and the attention to detail is really nice. You can really see how porous and feel this wood is. All soft touch. They used to give you soft touch in here. Like my truck has leather inside of this door pocket, but they took it away for 2025. Nice graphics in the leather too. I like the off-white stitching and stitch design there. Ultimate badge. And finally, this truck already has the floor mats installed, so you have the premium floor mats as well. 16-way seats with the massage function, and this is real leather, by the way. You can see that stitch pattern again. Ultimate badge right there. They also give you another one on the center console, and then here's some of your controls on the side. Leather wrapping on front and rear grab handles, and you guys see that suede on the roof. Premium interior. Let's check out the passenger side. 16-way seat on this side with the massage. You guys saw the kick plate. Let's go ahead and step in real quickly. Big wood trim piece right here. Now, if you push this button, they do give you like this velvet inside of here, and that prevents like things rattling around. I like that. Premium materials on the dash, on the front here. Now, if you want to see how much camper this truck can haul, not tow, haul, it can haul up to 4,406 pounds. Someone keeps asking that question. Their email is not towing, it's hauling. All right, a little bit of storage on the side here. And do you guys see right there? This is my first time seeing auxiliary switches for the GM side of things. Back in 2024, these were not available, okay? So if you're thinking about adding these in, I like where they put them at. And if you're planning to add a winch in the future or extra lights, this is nice. So this is something to consider. And yeah, I am happy I had a chance to show it to you guys. 13.4-inch display. You guys see dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel over there too, by the way. And you guys see that little tiny sunroof, right? All good though. I'm pretty sure next redesign is going to have a twin panel. It just took GM a very long time to add that. Let's go ahead and check out the back. Here's some of the extra speakers, and there's just one more for the interior. Seat back pockets, cup holders up there, outboard heated seats, USBs. No power plug in the rear, which I want to see in the future. You can drop these down too if you like. And armrest, 60/40 bench. That's your grill cover too. And you guys see that the carpet mats are already installed as well. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. Hopefully you guys can see the animations. I've pretty much already shown you everything that I would really care to show up front, but up top here you have the HomeLink, LED lights, and you have the 4K camera for the rearview mirror. You can turn it off by flipping that, obviously. This screen here is fully customizable, and I think that GM is the best truck to learn how to use, right? Their truck is just super easy. Their camera system works well. This menu stays up and it just makes sense. Bed view is right here. You can zoom in. It does turn the lights on too. Now, if you don't want the lights to come on, you can actually disable that through your settings. This menu, easy to move things around. You see that? You can also remove things out of this menu. And Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I love the little split screen action that they give you too. This screen just makes sense. You see the date and time. I said date, but no, time and the temperature is what I meant to say. You connect your trailer, and then you have this analog clock right there. Heads-up display right there. And then drive mode, so you have 3. So you have off-road, normal, and then tow haul mode. Now, if you want more gauges, you can go to display, layout, and change that. Maybe you might want to have a more progressive look here like this, and then you might want to add and to the left side, your transmission temp. Let's just say down below you want to add a little bit more features here. That's all available. My apologies, man, my camera likes to get blurry like that, but yeah, hopefully you guys see what I've been doing there. And your info page, you can actually add and take away from this menu here. So this starts off at the top and just kind of go through everything here. So you can add or take away from this menu. Here's your tire pressure for all 6 tires. And that is pretty much everything I care to show you guys. Let's go ahead and check out the payload on this truck. Starting with the axles, you have a 6,000 pound rating up front. The rear is class leading at 10,400 pounds, 14,000 pound gross vehicle rating, and then you guys see the wheels are 18 by 6.5 wide. All in payload is 5,156 pounds, 20,000 pound conventional towing, 31,000 gooseneck, and then gross combined weight rating is 40,000 pounds. Curb weight is 8,844 pounds. And here is that yellow sticker. So tire pressure is 75 up front. The rear is 70 for all 4 out back. Now sometimes people will run the inner tires a little bit lower than the outer. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. This is definitely a really nice truck, and despite all the extra options, I mean, it's still cheaper than what you can buy a Ford Platinum for in some cases. And of course the Ram trucks are a little bit more in line with this truck now, but with what GM gives you without having to add packages, I really like the way they do stuff. They are the best, and they have class leading rear axle rating too. So if you tow heavy, this is a truck to get.